gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're
Nobody asked me to do this video, but also nobody can stop me. Video, but also nobody can stop me from doing this video. Doors, they're great. You can walk through them, you can open them, you can close them. You can even use them to kill a spider. I know what you might be thinking.
Get on with it already. I'm dying to know what you have to say. Also, you're very cool, and I want to subscribe to you.
And yes, I will get to it. But you know what they say, work first, play later. And this froggy lamp ain't gonna pay for itself. So, I am sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform for creatives. Millions of people use Skillshare to take their creativity to the next level.
Step aside, Da Vinci.
Are you a curious person who wants to learn something new? Then Skillshare is just for you. I learned how to play the xylophone. Skillshare has thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Check out this new song I just learned. Personally, I want to take this class, Portrait Photography, shoot and edit Instagram-worthy shots, taught by Jessica Kopasai, so I can finally take that perfect selfie. Oh yeah, that's good. You too can learn whatever you want on Skillshare. Learn how to create cute and cuddly balloon animals. You can also learn how to animate so you can create very good and skilled animations just like me. Skillshare has no ads, and there's constantly new classes, and it's less than $10 a month for an annual subscription. There's a link in the description that will get you a free trial of premium membership for the first 1,000 people that click on it. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Okay, now we may begin. By the way, if you wanted to do this tier list too, it's right here. If you want to make a video of it, use this hashtag, because YouTube, I guess, just has hashtag pages now. And it works just like Instagram. So if you make a video and use this hashtag, we can all go watch it and see other people's opinions on this very popular and very good tier list. The first stop is the revolving door. The revolving door is a mechanical marvel with its beautiful presentation combined with
Spinny door go spinny wee wee wee.
When is a revolving door not fun? It is the highlight of any building. It's like a little mini carnival ride built into the building. I don't really have much more to say about it because it's just so simple. It spins. Sometimes it's the little things in life that get you by. Literally bliss, fantastic door. Your common door. We all know it. We've all used it. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. It's part of our everyday. Anything could be on the other side of these things. Pizza that you ordered. Flowers from your secret Valentine. Me. If you saw my spiders video, you know I used this to kill a huge spider. It's the true neutral of doors. No hidden agendas. It does what it does, and for that it has my respect. B. Okay, so Sliding doors. It's like the ice level of doors. Slippy, slidey, and frustrating. I'm not talking about the ones that lead outside. I'm specifically talking about these dorks on wheels. Anytime I use a sliding door, I'm frustrated. You open it too fast and it bounces off the wall, and it doesn't remain all the way open. If it's not flush with the wall, then it's like those mildly infuriating pictures like, oh, isn't this frustrating? Don't you hate it that it looks like this? Yes, I do hate it. God. Also, if you need a barricaded door for whatever reason, like a clown is coming after you, and you need to block the door, can't really do that with a sliding door. Perfect. With this dresser, you'll never be able to get a snap. It's a D. If you have a barn door in your house, what? It's a worse sliding door. Not even flush with the wall. It just floats there. It's just like a sliding door, but unstable. Do you have cows in your house? Do you need some ultra fresh milk? If you answered yes, then, well, I can't really say anything about that. You are clearly a very powerful person. But still, bad door. D. Attic doors are terrifying. It's a staple of any horror movie. What kind of horrible creatures are you harboring just above your very head? Hey. If you are not afraid of this door, you have an iron will. Kind of like those people who work out without music. And it's kind of scary. Not gonna lie, it kind of freaks me out. I would not want this in my house. It is only scary. F. Screen doors. What can I say? Not a lot. C. Hidden doors. Fantastic. Never had one, but a friend of mine had one of these when we were kids. It was in his room too, and behind the door was a bunch of games and toys, and whenever we had sleepovers, we would hang out in that room all the time. It was awesome. It felt like we had a secret base for the boys. I will have one of these in the future, even if it costs me my life. Behind it, I probably have like a computer and like a bunch of bean bags, a projector for movies, a chest full of blankets. And then to get in, you'd have to like say a password or something.
Welcome, Andy.
I could go on, but I think we're all on the same page at this point. A+. Doggy door. Dog. And of course, last but not least, who could forget? Alright, that's all the doors we got. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, baby. If you want something else to watch, go ahead and watch my Kirby video that for some reason got banned on TikTok. It's right here. Alright, bye. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do I look like somebody who likes to work? Or do I look like somebody who likes to eat pizza like a cookie? Personally, I think it's kind of weird how much we're expecting. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do I look like somebody who likes to work? Or do I look like somebody who likes to eat pizza like a cookie? Personally, I think it's kind of weird how much we're expected to work in high school. Like, you have to go and serve people McDoubles for 4 hours and then go home and sell for X. That's a lot of work. Does anybody else think that's crazy? Or am I crazy? I am crazy. I really did not want to get a job when I was growing up. I don't like to work. It's like the money. But if you want to go to the movie theater with your buddies, you gotta have the cash. One ticket, your total is $20. For my first job, I wanted to avoid the food service because I feared people will be a little bit more abrasive when it comes to their meals. You'll find rude customers anywhere, but I just feel like when food's involved, things get a little hairy. I don't want people yelling at me about onions. I don't care about onions. I ended up working somewhere that's not food, which I will show you through example. That's right, my very first job was here at the UPS store. It was not really that great, just a regular job. Don't worry about that. When I turned the age of 16, my dad helped me network with the local UPS store and get me a job, which thank you, Dad, for helping me do that because at that age I was not the proper candidate for being an employee. While working there, I met a lot of really nice people and a lot of really cool people, but when you work in retail, it's impossible to not meet some, how would I say this in a nice way? outliers. So one time this woman and her daughter came into the store and they said they needed to ship something. When you ship something out of the UPS store, you gotta ask a bunch of questions like, where is it going? Is it going internationally? Do I need to be worried about what's in this box? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going through these questions and entering information into the computer as I did with any customer, but apparently that was a wrong thing to do because she unfolded her cane, which apparently just turned into a chair, sit down and says, this is gonna take a while. Excuse me? Why would you say that? You could say a million things to me. Why not compliment me? Why not say, wow, Andy, your eyes look beautiful today? She was shipping internationally, which means I had to do extra steps to make sure it gets there. So after a minute or so, she turns to me and says, you guys should really have the computers on our side of the desk so we can do it faster than you. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know all the rules and regulations for shipping overseas? Do you know how this computer works? No. The worst part about rude customers is that you can't say anything despite if they're wrong or not. The customer is not always right, and the person who coined that famous phrase was very wrong, and probably it was also a customer. I think if you're mean to retail workers, they get to yell back at you. Or at the very least, you get to tell them that they're mean and make them leave. You're mean! I've only ever encountered these kinds of people at work, and I've never seen them in the wild. But if I did, and I didn't have to keep my mouth shut because I didn't work there, then I'd go right up to them and say, you're mean! Anyway. Then there was this other time where this guy tried to ship drugs. That day was particularly slow. Nobody was coming in, and it was just me and my coworker, Tony. Tony and I got along really well, because neither of us like to work. I want to go home. Me too. At one point, a guy comes in to buy just a single box. Simple, easy, he's in and out in a jiffy. But 5 minutes later, he comes back in, same box, but now something's packed up inside it. I saw the box and how he packed it, and he did the thing where he kind of folded the flaps on top of each other, which is a problem because then it just falls out if it's not taped. Can I get a description of what's in this box? It's private. I mean, we just need a general description, like, is it food, perishable? It's microchips. Okay. Microchips. Now, because the box wasn't properly taped, Tony came over and was gonna tape it up for me while I was helping him on the computer. But the guy stops Tony. I just need to retape the box really quick so it doesn't come out during shipment. The tape's free if that's what you're worried about. Oh, okay. He timidly allows us to do that, which I don't really know what his end game was because we opened the box and there was weed. Sir, we can't ship this. I'm no expert on illegal trade of illicit goods, but I know a thing or two about shipping, and I know that drugs, you can't do that one. That's on the no-go zone. We opened the box because we needed to redo the flaps so we could tape it properly. So if he just came in with the box taped, we wouldn't have known what he was shipping. There's no x-ray machine at the UPS store to see what's inside the box. The only missing component here was tape. More than anything, the situation just was awkward. Okay. That's, sorry. I want to go home. Me too. Here's some advice. If you want to ship drugs, don't. Then there's this other time where this guy tried to overnight a misshapen magazine. This time I was working alone. It was a night shift. It's dark out. And this guy comes in holding a magazine. Hello, sir. I can help you at this register. Oh, he's just getting an envelope. Probably to ship that magazine. Is he packing it up back there? Is he trying to hide something from me? Weird. I want to go home. I'd like to ship this next day air, please. When you ship like a piece of paper next day air, UPS has this special envelope that makes it cheaper. And I saw that he's trying to do that. So I talked to him about it. Oh, actually, we have these special envelopes that cut you a deal, so it's cheaper to ship next day air. At first, he was hesitant about that, which is definitely a red flag, because it was like $100 cheaper to ship through the special envelope. And why wouldn't you do that? You could spend $100 on buying, like, I don't know, Five Guys. That's a lot of Five Guys. Five Guys good. But still, nobody would pass that up. So it was weird that he hesitated. I eventually talked him into it because I think he was like catching on that I was catching on that he was being suspicious. So I started typing in the information for him, and he started to move the magazine from the envelope he picked up already to the other envelope that I offered him. And while he was doing this, I saw that it had a big weird lump in it. So that's another red flag. 2 for 2, baby. Why was the magazine bulgy? Is he shipping drugs?
With Google Ads, controlling budget is easier.
Quality writing makes your schoolwork better. Meet Grammarly, the writing assistant that helps students read effective writing couldn't be easier. Suggestions are provided clear and mistake-free sentences. These thoughtful suggestions help you tighten up important papers, group assignments, and even emails to your peers and professors. And Grammarly can check your text against billions of web pages to make sure your writing is original. You know that email you're nervous about? Grammarly can tell you if your tone sounds just right. Quality writing can make all the difference, whether you're at your desk or on the go.